If you saw the movie that Michael Buckley and I made, was that amazing? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a What the Buck fan, but I am. And the fact that the guy even met with me was huge. But then that he would actually do a video. He had his camera with him and he said, "You want to make a video?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." Let me think about that, Michael. Do I want to make a video with Michael Buckley? Yeah, I think I do. So we made this video. Okay, if you've seen it, one of the things that he said that I really think is true is, you know, just a couple years ago, the beauty videos, the makeup tutorials and all those things, they just started out, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. They are just, have exploded with activity. I mean, they are so popular. And that's what I would love to see happen with interior design, and I think it can. You know, that's one thing. Makeup, we don't all have that in common. We don't. Men do not wear makeup. Well, you know, some do. In fact, I've had some on my videos that do. But most men don't. And, you know, not everyone's into that. But what is something that every single person in the world has in common? We all have a roof over our head, right? Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be into making it a beautiful space, but I think that more often than not, people would really like to live in a home that's as pretty as it can be, but they don't know how to get it there. And really my goal is to take all these years of experience of working in beautiful settings with lots and lots of money and big budgets, but you know what, that's not my life. I don't have the big budget. I have more of a budget now because I've been successful in my business, but I grew up in a home where we didn't have very much money, but my mother was very creative. And my husband is in a career that is not known for making big salaries. So I've had to do the best I can with what I've got. So I have a personal understanding of what it's like to want to live in a house that is nice as it can be, but is not affordable. I know how to get there because that's just been my whole frame of reference. So I thought, gosh, if I could just take my intellectual property, the experience I've had doing all this, all these years, and bring it to everyday people, and that's what's so different. And, you know, we're kind of like HGTV, and we're kind of like Extreme Home Makeover, but I think in a way we're almost better. I would think that, wouldn't I? How humble of me. For those of you that think I'm so wonderful, I'm really not, obviously. But I think it's better in this regard. I'm a real person. I don't get paid a dime to make these videos. In fact, it costs me money and time to make these videos. But I get a huge amount of personal satisfaction knowing that you want to know how to do this, that, or the other thing. I can't get so specific with things sometimes because I don't know you and I don't know your personal taste and I don't know your house and your room and your budget. But I can make videos that hit on principles that have to do with design that'll answer so many of your questions, and that's really my goal. Oh my gosh, I have a list of so many cool things that I want to teach you this year, and we're just going to go through them one by one and hit them. And, you know, leave me a comment below. If there's something specific that you would like me to cover, I know I get the thing about, you know, how to decorate on a budget. I get that all the time. Also dorm room decorating, I get that a lot too. But there's so many different subjects and topics. If there's something that I can make a video about that would not only help you, but help a lot of people, that would be the way I'd like to do it. So I've been babbling. I'm sorry. This is going to be a long video. And I've lost most of my audience by now, but for those of you who feel like you know me and I feel like I'm kind of getting to know you, maybe this has been just some personal time together for me to share my heart. And my heart is that I love you guys. I appreciate your coming back and watching these videos. I appreciate you thumbing up and favoring and all the things you do and leaving comments. The last thing that I really want to share with you is I learned something from this little contest. I asked you to watch a video. I forced you actually, didn't I? I hope it wasn't too painful. And I asked you to leave a comment. And the reason I did was I just wanted to get comments because it matters in YouTube for page rank. Comments matter. I didn't realize that what I had done was I almost kind of forced your hand as far as the contest is concerned. But you know what's funny? 2,600 people have left comments on my video and only 2,000 have entered the contest. That's interesting to me. Shows me that people really liked the video and they wanted to leave a comment, even if they didn't win an iPad. But here's the deal. I want to encourage you to be a comment leaver. Certainly for my videos, right? But no, seriously, for everybody. If you ever see something, you know what's funny? The video, my favorite video, had 73,000 views on it when I started this contest. And it had 300 comments. Do you mean to tell me you guys saw that video, you thought it was amazing. You mean to tell me only 300 people thought that video was amazing? I don't think that's the case. I think it's that people just don't realize it's important. And they don't want to take the time and they're in a hurry. But I'm here to tell you, as a video maker, hearing and reading your comments means so much to us as video makers. So if you're not in the habit of leaving comments, if you like something and you see it and maybe you thumbs it up, but you don't really take the time to leave a comment, my gosh, go back and do it. Not go back, but from here on out, be a comment leaver. Because you know what that is? A comment leaver is an encourager. And when you're an encourager, you become encouraged. It's a positive thing to do that brings positiveness in your own life. So I just think, gosh, leave comments more often, because if it even does remotely for people what it's done for me, I'm here to tell you, it is really worth your time. You could make a lot of people's day. All right, I'm done.